And we're back. Thanks for bearing with us. We had some brief technical difficulties that blessed us by being in the middle of our break, so hopefully that will not set anyone aflame. Let's continue with our episode. We have just discovered a Tressim for the first time in this game. Unlike my character in our previous show, I did not manage to charm it, but I will keep trying. We are in the lair of the Harpers, and they seem to be on the same team as us, even though they interrogated us like they weren't at first. Nate, let's play.
Okay. So, you are in this secret lair.
Secret lair.
You are sat down by Amara. And she says, so as I stated, we had a feeling we knew, at least there was a good likelihood this is the conclusion we would have ended up on. We just needed to make sure. So, with that, we would like to offer you recruitment into the Harpers. With that, you would have our support, as we would expect support from you when needed.
Can we take a second to discuss? Can I form a huddle? Can we huddle? And the camera's just looking up at us as we're all huddle.
Right.
And of course, you will have questions, so we can answer what we can.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that. Okay, what?
I don't love the idea of joining yet another group trying to tell us what to do. But they do seem to be on our side.
Is there anything in our contract with the order under if we join another institution or something? I mean, is our contract null, or are we gonna get sued or something?
I just feel like
we-
we've joined so many parties.
Are we even still part of the Order Under?
I mean, technically we said we were.
We did get a bonus.
True.
All our stuff is still there.
My doll's still at the barracks. Bunker.
Okay, so what do you guys? I mean, what? It sounds like that. I mean, we've gone toe to toe with them. They do seem pretty powerful. They could play in our favor.
I don't know what they're gonna ask of us in return for this. Are we gonna be able to handle it?
I know.
Do we have any questions? We could also do a vote.
What kind of question? What kind of favors would they ask of us? What kind
Lacan
of aid
stands
would
up
they
and turns around and goes, "Excuse me, what shape does the us helping you out typically take?"
All types of forms. You will be asked to perform operations similar to the ones you experienced today.
Like tricking people with puppies that don't exist?
Or
They're
getting our
actually
asses kicked.
Tressim's very nice, but you want to lie about puppies? Is that what you'll have us do?
Just so you know.
If it calls for it,
I mean, we could do it. Okay.
you
Back
will
it
be
up.
asked to interrogate people, very likely kill people if necessary.
For what benefit? For history?
If they are deemed as a force for evil, if they compromise freedom, humanity, free thinking, if they serve forces that are looking to take control over people, they have no business doing so.
And who does the deeming?
It is a discussion, if that is an option that needs to be put out on the table.
I
Can we
just
go-
feel like if you really have the goal of squelching evil and protecting people, that we don't actually have to join your group for you to want to help us, because it seems like you would want to help us if we're on the same side anyway.
That
Yes.
is a good point.
Yes, however, our operations are far-reaching, secretive, very efficient, and discretion needs to be kept.
Okay, well, we're just like really busy dealing with this one issue, so. Cassia.
Do you think we could just be like interns for this season until Jorlaxle's out of here?
We could also maybe be freelance every once in a while if you needed a hand.
Yeah, because we just have a lot of stuff going on. Like, no offense, I know you do too.
We're
But-
juggling a lot right now. There's a lot on our plates. We're stretched pretty thin,
So
but
just circling back on maybe an internship for us, paid internship would be good.
well,
whatever.
a not paid internship
Best I can do is
slavery.
non-contractual partnership.
The options are recruitment, as everyone here has done. If you deny recruitment, then you have the option to willingly have your memories purged of all of our interactions. If this is denied, then you will be eliminated outright.
Oh, so it's join, forget, or die.
So this
Put
is an
that on a
ultimatum.
t-shirt. Can we just huddle real quick again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Cassia take this moment as we're huddling to look around the room and to get more of a sense of who's here? Like, is everyone really big and mean and scary, or does it kind of seem like maybe there's more
But
people
also,
who aren't as like,
I just feel like if Cassie needs to do that, all of us need to either be on our knees or
No, I'm looking
someone
for-
needs to lift her up in the middle of the huddle.
Well, we practiced this, Kadal.
Yeah, with my tail, I just.
Yeah,
Alright.
she like
Alright.
sits on your tail, and her arms are like around the rest of us.
So the people you have seen are the ones you interacted with before. In addition to that, some things you would be aware of are that even though you got some healing, you are not at full HP, you are down spell slots, you are also unaware of the extent of this lair that they're in. You've only seen people in 2 rooms. There are more doors. You don't know how easy it is to get out. You don't know how many more people are here.
Oh, I wasn't, just to clarify, Cassie, I wasn't looking for a fight. Just getting, like, an idea of, like, if there are more people, like, that they might connect with, like, Basterfield, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, other people maybe who are in the Order Under, I guess.
You can also ask questions too.
Okay. Still bouncing on Kadal's tail. Can I just ask a general question? Like, have any of you been in the Order Under before, and now you're a Harpy? Because I'm a little worried about that career transition and how that's going to look on my resume.
Harpy's crazy.
You see one individual, one of the swordsmen you had fought earlier,
Okay.
raises his hand.
Yes, you with the terrifying sword. Good to see you again.
Oh, you were asking if any of us were Order Under. I was.
Oh, I thought you had a question as well. Oh, okay. Oh, so how did that go?
Well, I was a captain for the Order Under, and I left about, I think it was about 15 years ago. It's been. I wasn't quite in agreement with how they were operating, specifically the lack of transparency with the intel that was acquired. So I left and was very soon recruited to the Harpers.
Oh. You left the Order Under before or you joined the Harpies?
Harpers.
What did I keep saying? Am I saying something
Harpy.
wrong? Harpy?
You're saying
Oh my
Harpy.
god,
Cadell's like,
I'm
yeah,
so
I thought you were
embarrassed.
picking on
Excuse
him.
me.
I thought you were trying to be funny, Cassia.
Listen, my head hurts.
That's fair.
It's been a long day. I am so sorry. That was really embarrassing. Can someone else ask questions now?
Cadell says, Guy, you sound a lot nicer than I thought you did. You beat the shit out of us.
Yeah, part of the job.
Yeah. Nice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What happens if we join and then later we decide that we don't want to be joined anymore?
Amara says there's some protocol for leaving the Harpers. In instances where instructions are denied or missions are not carried out successfully, depending on the context, it is the same thing. Memories of the Harpers will be eliminated from your psyche, or you will be killed.
This just kind of sounds like the Order Under, but worse.
Like a little culty.
Yeah.
Like,
For what it's
I'm gonna-
worth, the latter option is very, very rare. Devotion, loyalty with the Harpers goes back centuries.
Cassia.
Is there a lot of upward mobility within the company? Like, how often are people being promoted? And who, not to be rude, but who is in charge here? Do you have a boss?
Though there is some semblance of a power hierarchy, we do our best to try and keep power distributed relatively evenly to prevent one individual from taking too much power. We understand that it does have similarities to groups you may have affiliated with previously. We can assure you, which how much is a word even worth nowadays, but you can ask anyone here. We truly do our best to try and stand for the side of good.
And are you the one we'd answer to?
If recruited, I would be less of answering to and more your point of contact. My title would be your shadow, in which people won't notice, but in my own way, I would always be around.
So if we join you, you're going to stop Jarlaxle with us.
If you join us, you will have more, and you will have more efficient help, assistance, backup, and you would have clear knowledge as to who's on your side. We have means to where there is no questioning of alliance.
If we do this, would you consider helping save Zarnis before killing him? Maybe offering the same kind of help you're offering us?
If you are recruited, and this is a request recruitment made to the Harpers by a Harper, it would absolutely have to be a discussion that we have. We do not turn down any requests outright before considering the possibilities. If you are recruited as a Harper and you make this request, we would have however many meetings it takes, we would go over however many logistics we can to at least try and make this an option. I will say, from our knowledge and what we've seen, the odds of that aren't great. But it's not impossible.
If we get assignments from you, do we have to do everything your way all the time? Or can we do things our way? Because despite what you've seen in the last 24 hours, our way actually usually does work pretty well.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, you said we'd have to interrogate people. Do we have to use torture? Could we use a grapple? Or otherwise? Do we have to lie? Do we have to set traps? Or
Or can we talk about other alternative ways to navigate different circumstances?
yeah. Or is that going to be a meeting? Because it sounds like maybe some of these meetings could be a mail.
Depending on the extent of compromising the initial means of a mission assignment, realistically, it wouldn't be efficient to send you out on a mission that does not serve your strengths. If these methods of interrogation are not ones you excel in, then perhaps something like a simple retrieval of individuals that need interrogating would be all you are required to do.
What are the other ones? Retrieval, removal. That does sound very familiar. Wait, sorry, Cassie, I meant to say that in the huddle. Guys, that sounds really familiar.
I don't see what other choice we have.
Kadal says, if you would even consider helping me help Zarnis, then I'll do it.
If it
Yeah.
means that to Kadal, I'll do it too, but you can only wipe my memory on my terms.
The terms are technically, if you seek to leave the Harpers, or if a mission is failed by means that implies that there's not intent to uphold the Harpers' missions, it's pillars. Basically, if we think you fucked something up on purpose, memories will be altered depending on the extent of the damage done. Possibly worse.
You can't just mess with someone's memories. You can't just take that away. Memories are what makes a person a person.
Agreed. Which is why we really, really try our best to avoid that scenario. And so far, it's only been necessary a handful of times.
Well, it sounds like you're saying at the end of our time with the Harpers, either we die or our memories are wiped. So it seems like there's no out except for you taking everything that makes me a person.
Ideally, there isn't a designated time in which your time with the Harpers would end. This is, in theory, an ongoing deal.
That's like saying, hey, do you want to marry me forever, but if it turns out that I'm a psycho, then I'm gonna kill you.
Luna, ideally, none of us are psychos, though.
No, I'm
And-
saying that they're psychos.
Oh,
This is a
I'm
fair
saying
assessment.
if we're like, yeah, we're gonna join for life, and then it turns out that they're crazy people and ask us to do things we don't like the Order Under, then
Yeah.
our only two choices are die or have our entire memories wiped of this experience, which I don't feel very comfortable with.
How can we know that that's all you would erase?
They're already going to erase our minds. Unless you think you're gonna fight your way out of here, Luna.
And I don't think that it makes any sense that a group of people that would want to help us would demand this kind of loyalty from us without proving to us that they deserve it.
It says that's valid.
Yeah, it is.
While there is very little to no room to budge on the means of which we operate, we do believe that loyalty is earned. In what manner could we present to you that we stand for what is right, and we assure you that you wouldn't regret recruitment?
That's a good question. Thank you for asking. Give us a moment, please. Cuddle.
Luna, you did so good.
that's really
Thanks.
articulate.
Good
Yeah,
negotiating. Luna.
really good job, man.
Wow, thanks, guys.
So what are we gonna ask for?
Right off the top
I
of my
think we
head-
should. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, mine was really bumpy. Dumb. Just dumb. What were you gonna say?
I miss Bumby too. I think that Kadal should choose, and maybe it has something to do with trying to help us remove Zarnus from power and convince him to change his mind.
So, you want me to tell them to prove their good faith by helping us stop Zarnus and change his mind?
Well, because what you wanted was to give him a chance to change his mind, not for them to just like kill him. So
Yeah.
it seems like that would prove that they do what they say.
That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that, Luna.
So then our goal is one way or another he does need to be removed from power. So
And then after that, we can stop Jarlaxle.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait. I have one last thought. Do you think the council's gonna get mad at us for this? Because they're already kind of beating us up and then taking us to scary, like, rips in the space-time continuum. So I'm a little worried.
Why would they be mad at us?
What space
I
time?
was hoping you'd been thinking about it.
They didn't even believe the Harpers existed. That was at lunch.
Oh.
We've since been to Barovia, and
What?
now we didn't even make it back in time for mid-slurp at dinner.
Wait,
We need a nap.
Kadal's stomach just instantly pains and growls at the hearing of Midslurp. Oh, I forgot. And when did we go to Barovia?
Like an hour ago?
What? No, we
How
went
long
to...
we were out.
All right, okay.
Okay, so
I'll-
we asked them to team up with us
Okay.
on this mission. And it's a trial run, and if we all work well together, then we'll join the Harpers. And if not, then we all go our merry ways. And we,
Or-
I don't know, promise not to tell anyone about them. And if they want, they can cast some sort of spell that makes it so that we never
Okay.
tell anyone about them, but not erase our memories.
yeah,
And
that
maybe-
sounds good.
Maybe if they're lucky, they could join Troop B84. Maybe we'll think about it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
All right, ready? Break. Okay, Amara. Amara? Amara. Sorry, man.
You're fine.
So, to prove this good faith during our 7-day free trial of the Harpers, we would like to request that you help convince Zarnis to stop it.
What Kadal means is we'll team up on this quest to remove Zarnis from power and to try to convince him to join forces with the forces of good to defeat Jarlaxle and give him a chance to change before he's destroyed. So basically like a kidnap and convince kind of situation.
Kind of like what you did to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once we do that, we'll kind of see, if it worked out. And if not, we'll both go our separate ways. And if so, we'll be like, sick, we love being Harpers. Call us B80 Harper.
Yeah. And we'll gladly pay the annual subscription fee.
Hey, they're supposed to. Oh.
They didn't mention.
But basically, I
pay,
said
he
everything
means
that
be
Luna
paid.
said. Be paid, we'll be paid, we'll take the annual subscription fee. I was saying, that's exactly what I said verbatim, Luna. I don't know why that
That's what I heard.
sounded
For
different.
what it's
Thank you.
worth, there isn't a fee, so we can get that out of the language immediately.
Oh, this isn't a union kind of situation.
Okay, you can
Seems like a
redline that if
missed
you want.
opportunity
Not
for you,
not
but all right.
financially, no.
Okay, I got you. My misunderstanding, sorry.
So,
You see where you're coming from. Luna and Kadal, can I get persuasion?
Please, heart of the dice.
23.
Thank God, because mine was 5.
Good thing I took
Says-
over for you.
Yeah.
He says, sorry, Amra's talking. She says, that makes sense. I understand where you're coming from. There are a few logistical details that would make that not play out quite so perfectly. Counter offer. You will be recruited into the Harpers. Absolutely for this intent to first take General Zarnis out of power before resorting to killing him. Which, mind you, is a big ask.
Well, that's why we need your help, because that's what you're offering us is help.
Right. You will be recruited, and this will be the primary objective. Which, to be completely honest, all of our means, all the Harpers, all of their focus is on this. This is pressing. So for what it's worth, we are already on the same boat. And quite frankly, our boat left a while ago and is way ahead.
Which is why this is such a great idea.
why are you trying to race boats right now?
Fair. My apologies.
We're great at racing boats. If this is about boat racing, it's a whole other conversation.
Lacan, you didn't have to bring that back up.
I said we're pumping you up.
We-
Bro.
All right.
You were pretty fast too.
It felt...
There's no way these guys are faster than us on boats.
If
Thanks, man.
any mission fails with protecting the citizens here, and that will be first failing to do things diplomatically with Zarnis, and then failing to take him out entirely, we will grant you leave of the Harpers Memories will be altered, but we will first have discussion and give say as to how they will be altered. Because inevitably the main thing is you will need to walk away from that. If your intent is not to stay, we need you to walk away from that, having no knowledge of us. But we can work with our mage, who is very, very good, to fill in the blanks in a way that would feel natural and not just be empty patches of memory.
So basically, you're asking us to agree to lie to ourselves in the future.
Just as it stands, there is no scenario in which
If your mage is
Those
so
who-
good, why can't they prevent us from telling anyone about you?
that is just not the magic that we have access to.
Luna looks at Kadal, and you can tell she's like, she really wants this to be the plan because she thinks this is like basically Kadal's last chance to save his dad. But this whole like messing with her memory thing is clearly like torturing her internally. So she's kind of like making herself strong and looking at Kadal like, is this what you want? Is it worth it?
Luna, if it's too much for you, you don't have to. But I'm gonna do it. It's okay.
I mean, I guess if Jarlaxle kills me, I won't remember anything anyway, so.
That is also a very valid point.
There are
Okay,
very few
Ivan.
scenarios. Correct. Got it. Yeah. That.
Have
Morale
you
was like, oh, okay.
had to erase the memories of anyone on the council about your organization?
No. We have been able to stay off of the council's radar entirely.
Oh,
Yes.
addendum to the agreement.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be completely honest with us the whole time during this trial period. No lies, no hiding stuff. If you're gonna wipe our memories anyway, no secrets.
We have been, and will continue to be.
Okay, and if you don't, we'll know.
Yes, you will.
Cassie is very powerful.
We don't doubt it.
Looks little fireball just.
like flicking trying to turn on a bic, but
lighter?
it's not even lighting.
Oh,
It's just like
I like the idea that
Seventh
she
grader.
does that, like, like flicks a lighter, but it's her hand.
yeah.
All right, Lacan, what do you think?
I think it's strange that if this is their goal, they haven't made any attempt to ally with or partner with the council, who profess to have the same goal.
We don't see eye to eye with the council's methods. To be quite frank, the council has no idea what to do.
And you don't think they'd benefit from your guidance or listen?
The council is led by a man with good intent, but a weak stomach. He's between a rock and a hard place and has been for a very, very long time.
Are you talking about Raynor?
I am.
Why would he be like that?
To visualize this in a simple way, Zarnus, Jarlaxle, they wish to act only on aggressive action. Raynor wishes to act purely on diplomacy. We are flexible with what means are needed. If there is discussions in diplomacy to be had, we have them. And if they prove fruitless, we get more aggressive. We, in addition to preserve the lore, we restore the balance. That is the pillar. That is our... That is our motto we hold. And always have held. Restore the balance. Preserve the lore. Yes.
Fucking. What about all the other cities in the collective? Were you there when they fell?
Some Harpers were. Some of them escaped and regrouped here. Others did not.
And what did you learn from those battles?
We learned that Jarlaxle cannot destroy or overthrow any cities of the cooperative firsthand while its founder is still alive.
Yeah, our boats are actually pretty close to each other.
Fast.
We fast, motherfucker.
Fair. Some of them were taken down through more or less loopholes, cracks in the foundation of his deal with dark powers. He's found ways to weasel into the ranks of some of these cities. Quite frankly, some of them just got old and died, as happens.
Gotcha.
As does happens.
As happens.
It do be like that.
I like it.
It's like Sheena already done has hers.
That's crazy, dude.
What? What did she say?
So with
Already
that,
done has hers.
I think that enough's been said. I'm ready to join.
On a trial basis.
I'm ready to start my 7-day free trial.
it's going to take much more than 7 days.
I'm
but
ready
yes.
to start my 30-day trial.
Asterisk after day.
Asterisk after 30.
Everyone else.
Yep.
I don't see another option.
Okay.
The option to walk away, not knowing any of this, it would be very little you're forgetting. Of course, is on the table.
See the option of walking away from my friends. Thank you.
So, now what, do we get like a t-shirt or like a...
She
Gotta protect the lore. That was dope.
She slams a chalice on the table and slices the palm of her hand and kind of squeezes as blood pours into it.
Whores!
You should really warn somebody before you do that.
Looks like you cut an artery, Jesus.
Those aren't the kitchen knives, are they? That's foul.
She slides the chalice forward
Not
and
again.
asks you all to do the same.
I think the bloodletting should come after the trial
Does it?
period.
I'm gonna be honest. Lacan, you
not
just
so-
did it?
We're not gonna
Lacan
live
does
that
it.
long anyway. Why not sign up for another lifetime membership?
Now it just feels a little bit more culty.
For what it's worth, this is not just illustrative. This is actually necessary.
Oh,
Why?
okay. He just, Kadal goes, oh, okay.
Why?
I've read about a lot of this in books. This is kind of
He's
since
like,
the Indian in the cupboard been waiting to do this.
he's squeezing the blood out like, ow, 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 ow.
Why? Why necessary? Why? You said it's necessary. Why?
As your acting shadow, and as an active Harper,
Shouldn't have used my dominant hand.
my blood is enhanced with magic that gives Harper's additional means to operate.
Oh. Well, if you said that, it would have been less culty.
I apologize. I do get a little enthused at this part,
As does his happens.
as does his happens.
It's a super soldier serum.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna take this as a knife and she's just like,
Are we using the same?
boink!
No, God, no.
Just like a little tiny drop.
We all have our own knives, right? Like we all got our
Yeah,
own?
yeah.
All right,
You
thank
can get
God.
But
So what do we do with the knife now? As he holds it like Icky?
I used
So,
my
like,
own dagger, so I just wipe it and put
Oh.
it back.
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Yeah, this was mine all along. Yeah.
I've always had this.
She takes the chalice, she like swirls it a little bit, then she takes out another bottle and uncorks it a little,
The Slurpee special.
and she pours a kind of maroon liquid.
She drinks that, I'm gonna puke.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I think we're gonna drink it.
She swirls it and she takes a sip.
No, you need to explain these things up front. You're gonna have to put me in a position of admin because all of your processes are really inappropriate.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do here.
Is that necessary or just like a thing you like to do?
It is necessary, and the wine makes it go down easier
Oh, it's
As she-
wine.
as she slides it back over to the lot of y'all.
Can do you have any more Slurpee special? Can I have a little Slurpee special to kind of chase this with?
You want to try the Slurpee special before this?
Can
Dog,
do the
I don't know
Slurpee
if-
special before this?
Yeah, why
You
don't
could
we
also
serve
have,
our
like,
own fucked up
water.
drink?
Water.
No, make her drink it too.
The Slurpee special with the super soldier serum sounds like a bad decision.
Sia is such a freshman.
She's gonna
such a
turn
dumb
into
drinker.
you're gonna fucking turn into the Green Goblin with this, dude.
Oh yeah, I
There's a-
forgot
She
that there
says
were.
that that's what the wine is for. You can also she slides the bottle of wine over. It's like, if you need a chaser, I understand.
Okay, and then Cassia just takes it and takes like one big gulp for her, which isn't that big for everybody else. Just-
What?
It tastes like wine and copper.
Ugh.
Kind of crazy that Cassie went first.
Yeah.
We were like
Cassia's
ready,
metal
Cassia.
as
You just
fuck.
dove in.
I was thinking about the Slurpee special and just how fun it was to have a beard. It just felt easier. Okay, Cassie's like holding her mouth though because this is
All
not.
right. Kadal takes a swig. How much of this do we have to drink?
Just a good gulp.
Yeah, it tastes like wine, copper, and raspberry nectarine from
Yep.
Waterloo.
That was me.
That's my lip gloss.
It was the lip gloss. I was gonna say. Nice.
I look at Lacan.
Sorry, I was thinking about the Slurpee special. And
No. Sorry.
Existence. It's tenuous. Takes too long of a sip from the blood wine bottle
His eyes are far, far away.
and puts it aside.
Luna takes it from him and just.
For what it's worth, the ratio of blood to wine, it's so much so wine that it's more like the blood copper is like there's hints of it.
Gross,
it's more
Nate.
it's more
gross
the
no matter what.
it's the
Yes.
mental
It
aspect
doesn't
that's
help.
Listen, I was raised Catholic, okay? The blood wine's nothing to me.
All right, fair.
And next you'll be like, "This is my body."
That's a Sunday to me. Get over here.
Take out the crackers.
I know. Now we break the bread.
Chops off a finger.
We're like, "All right, we're done. Take our memory."
All right. You all feel it's not intense effects, but you feel a little like uneasiness in your stomach. It kind of there's kind of a like almost butterflies, like tingles, a little bit of a drop, and a chill kind of goes up your spine. But aside from that, nothing too crazy.
And Kadal adds a stolen Harper kitchen knife to his inventory.
There you go.
Yes, he does.
She explains to you that through this process, well, she says she is now your shadow, and that this initiation, this blood wine, contains, well, specifically her blood, contains a powerful tethering spell. It allows the shadow to know your presence. Basically, she can know where you are at all times.
Hey, we have location turned on.
Wait, surveillance.
We literally have a feature for that. You could have just had us turn it on and send it to you.
Can Cassie roll for history just like about how to break those?
You can
Like,
try.
are they breakable?
It would probably be Arcana more so.
No, like it's history. I think everyone's saying. Oh no, Arcana works too. Okay, no, yeah, Arcana. I love that.
I'm gonna say.
18.
Hmm.
Legal.
You're not sure. This is weird magic. You haven't heard anything like this before.
Do we get a sense of where she is as well?
She says that you can check for your shadow's presence. You can't get an exact location, but you can know. If you don't get any kind of, if you don't sense their presence back, that means they're either dead or on another plane of existence.
So, okay, just to clarify, she's like appears.
No.
Okay.
She can track you, and you can know if she's alive.
Okay. Oh, so we're like, yeah, okay, so we're just like connected in that.
She also explains that if she does check on you, if she does track you, you are aware. So it's not like, at any given moment. Like, you will know. Also, in addition to that, you have means to feel the presence of other Harpers in the vicinity.
Oh.
By speaking code, whether you say the entire code on your own or you speak it around somebody for them to finish. Code being, it's hard to make friends down here. You may have more friends than you realize. When this is spoken by a Harper, you can sense the presence of other Harpers within 50 feet of you. And in addition to that, all Harpers can feel when they are being sensed as well. So y'all kind of have like a radar, a 50-foot radar to each other. That is a both-way signal.
Who said this before? Someone said that once before. Was it Copperfield? Copperlight? No, Bastard.
Who the heck?
Someone said this.
Are you thinking of Andor?
This is a little Andor coded.
Ah. Aha, cool.
In addition to that, more mechanically speaking, you can, in combat, use this as an action to not only sense nearby Harpers, but if you are in combat and you activate this, that's basically calling for any nearby reinforcements.
Could I use that? Can we sense each other? Like, I definitely don't want this to happen, but could we sense, like, if we got separated?
Not identifying specifically.
Okay. Would we know if each other is alive? What sentence is that? Would we? Okay, because
like
it would
a
just be
force.
general.
Yeah, it's a general, like, gut feeling, and it would be within 50 feet. So maybe in a scenario, if, like, maybe you can't see and you're trying to, like, follow each other, if your other senses are inhibited somehow, you kind of have an extra sense in that sense.
You can tell where they are, or you just know that they're around?
You know that they're around.
Okay.
Like if we were all with our heads covered and our mouths gagged, facing whatever directions in a dungeon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. She explains to you that Harper blood was enhanced with this magic decades ago by a very powerful wizard, a recluse that lives somewhere in the Underdark.
Is it just your blood, or can we all do this now?
What was the wizard's name?
Yeah, I want to know the wizard.
She doesn't know.
Recluse, and he's in the Underdark though. He's under.
But if I want to give someone these, like, share location blood, can I do that now? Or is it just a you thing? Bummer.
You know what? That is something I hadn't thought about. Let me think about that mechanically, just how that would play out, because I want to say that's something you can do.
Yeah.
But we'll come back to it.
Yeah. Cool.
Kadal's like every time Kadal meets someone who could be his new dad, he's like, so. I just want to make sure that we know where each other,
So,
where you
hey.
are at all times.
Well, you want a swig?
Super special.
Yeah, I would need to map out what that would look. Basically, like, is this something that would kind of like break in on itself if that was the system?
Yeah. Or if it's like a specific line of Harpers. Yeah.
She says, "All right, welcome to the Harpers."
All right. Can I have the artifacts back then?
And can we have our t-shirts?
We don't have t-shirts.
Boots?
May I ask, what are the intentions with the artifacts?
We're known to carry them by the Order Under, and we would have to explain their absence were we found without them. As you can see, we're not very good liars, and we want to do our best to protect this new agreement we've entered into. Also, the squiggly one does belong to a friend.
Look on. And also, Silkar might want them in. We don't know. Silkar might want them in because he might get mad. Okay.
So, we should take both of them.
Says, pains me to hand out an artifact. We'll hand out multiple artifacts that we just attained, but you make a good case, and upholding appearances is important for discretion. She hands them back.
Nice.
They're meaningless to me, I assure you. So, given the opportunity to connect you with your harp, I wouldn't stand in the way of that.
For what
Might
it's
be
worth,
better.
we have a bunch of those. So,
Well, la-di-da then.
but please keep a very close grip on that.
Why does that one specifically matter?
The more we have, the more we can do with it.
Like what?
The more proof of history we have, the stronger case we make when we are able to release everything we have for everyone to know.
Oh, so
You know
that's
what
the
the-
goal?
That's
That-
one of them.
Was one of the excuses my father was fond of too, and much like you all, he kept them locked away where no one did end up seeing them. So, cheers.
Ooh.
So we don't even get like a new suit? Or like armor or something?
He says, look, she replies to you first, Lacan, and says, your father, the head of House Demonstrata, keeper of many above artifacts.
Yep.
Yes. His death was a significant loss and quite frankly, a huge wrench in our mission, but more so, the loss of one of ours is always mourned.
Your dad was a Harper. Why didn't you say that before?
Why didn't she say that before? That's literal street cred.
Did you know that, Lacan?
Lacan doesn't want to appear to be like surprised though, so he's just like, cool.
And Kadal sees the Riz too. He was like, oh. Bro.
Thanks for your condolences.
That was tough.
He didn't tell you to protect you.
Maybe,
Almost-
maybe he did tell me. Maybe I totally knew that he was a Harper.
If still alive, then we rarely do family names to protect those who have loved ones.
In his head, he's like, "You think my dad really loved me?" Stop it, no.
Some additional intel you will find useful now that you are properly recruited and you are properly on board. Your troop lieutenant, Marlowe. Another Harper. A couple weeks after you joined the Order Under, he went missing. He worked hard to climb ranks to try and gather intel on what was going on. Neither his recruits nor his shadow sensed his presence, so he was assumed dead. However, for a brief moment in the coming days, we felt he was alive, very shortly, in Menzoberranzan. Because he is now suspected to be alive, a doppelganger disguised as Marlowe has been sent to cover his position until we can find him.
The doppelganger is a Harper?
Indeed. Many Harpers are doppelgangers. We recruited as many as we could find, as their abilities are extremely conducive for our operations.
Above board, a doppelganger is a thing or like a being
Yeah.
that can mimic?
They're generally. I got the impression they were generally like scary, like evil, but they're just. It's just because they're dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And it's not weird to assume that they're evil if they're disguised as other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the Marlowe that spoke to me, the Marlowe that warned me about Zarnis, that was the doppelganger?
No, that was Lieutenant Marlowe. It wasn't long after that he went missing.
How long did you guys know about Zarnis?
We've had our suspicions for a while.
And just to be clear, you just wanted to wait it out to see what decision or what move he would make?
Oh no, we've made many attempts to try and neutralize this in a way that wouldn't cause any kind of uproar or chaos.
Really?
But we were only willing to send out so many of our own to Menzo to try and lure Zarnis out. But at a certain point, we lost too many, so we had to regroup.
Was that what happened? Do you know? Sorry, do you know what happened to him in Menzo?
We sent a search party, and they've been missing, and are assumed dead. If there's a chance Marlowe's still alive, his presence is being masked by something very powerful that surpasses our abilities to find him.
Like a blue flower.
You're talking about the Susur blooms.
Yeah.
The Susur bloom. I don't know.
That could be it. Could be something else. We're not sure.
So what happened to Zarnis while he was in Menzo? Because I'm sure you noticed how different he seems and looks. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Sorry, I'll specify. Zarnis didn't go to Menzo. Marlowe was sensed briefly in Menzo, and when they sent Harpers to try and find him, they're assuming they died.
I see.
Oh, I think there was a Zarnis in a Marlowe spot.
Oh, did I flip it? My bad.
No. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And do you know what the dice do?
We assume those are... If... Because from what we know, this was something Jarlaxle was seeking out
Yeah.
and cherished. It is most likely his phylactery, an object imbued with his life force that, if destroyed,
Sorry,
can...
we already know what that. You don't.
Yeah.
Have to,
Great.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess our boat's a little bit.
I mean, it was.
I misjudged your boat.
It's
My
okay.
apologies.
It's because I was out floating.
Happens a lot.
Honestly, I underestimated ourselves too. So maybe like a tank top or like some sort of cape,
Hoodie.
like a hoodie. We had those earlier with Order
One, if in the future things clear up and the Harpers can operate a little bit less secretively, we will reassign pins. As of right now, it's too risky to wear them on our person.
That's
But-
understandable.
If things go well, it would be nice to go back to representing a little bit more openly.
That sounds nice. Not like a pin.
Any other questions?
I would like to ask if you do know what happened to Zarnis after he took over the Order Under, because he does look and act and think completely differently than any time I've ever interacted with him before. He's got veins all over him that look like...
Right.
Yeah.
That's a little tricky to get without hearing it straight from him. We assume that this is some kind of upgrade, borrowed power. He is in alignment with a lich. It wouldn't be too far-fetched for him to be lent some of these abilities in order to serve this purpose.
There was a moment... Amara.
Mm-hmm.
There was a moment, Amara, where we were talking and he lost his temper, but the Suser Bloom started glowing after he started changing more, and it calmed him down again. Do you know anything about that? Is that part of the shared power from the Lich? Is it some sort of infection? Or?
All I can think of is if the abilities of a Suser Bloom are being diminished, then something much stronger than it is present in the room. If he has the ability to diminish an anti-magic field, then that is some very useful and very alarming information.
So it wasn't that the Suser Bloom was diminishing his power was diminishing the Suser Bloom?
That's all I could think of.
And you don't know what it means that his face looks like that? Okay, what's our next move then?
Well, I believe you have directions, instructions for finding something in the Cloaker's hideout.
How did you know that?
We know a lot.
Sure, gosh darn do.
As does this happens.
As
does his happens.
That should be the new salute. As does his happens.
I suggest you head back to the Order Under. Show face. Don't give them a reason to be alarmed. Don't let them think there's anything going on. And grab yourself a good night's rest as you've had a rough day.
Well, who do we have to thank for that?
And while you're at the Order Under, there's a good chance that you might be able to pick up some help for your mission to the Cloakers.
Right.
Do you want to say that, like, clearly, like, what's actually going to happen?
Who else
there's-
is part of this organization?
There's other Harpers in the Order Under.
There are Harpers everywhere. And I think you're going to find that you are in good company.
Blood, not leave, or have our memory erased. Word.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, thanks for not killing us. Can you introduce us to the Tressum?
Even I don't have the ability to sway Bumby one way or another.
What kind of treats does Bumby like?
Birds.
Birds.
Okay.
Little
Okay, team.
little critters. Bats. Rats.
Kadal looks at Cassia. Oh, that sounds familiar.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Slap on the back.
A little bit of the blood kind of comes back up. And
You are, if there's nothing else,
No.
you are escorted out of this hideout into the streets of the dregs. You make your way, takes a few hours to get back, but you do return to the Order Under. Anything before you call it a night, as it is evening?
Lacan hasn't
Right.
said anything the whole walk, and he sort of just beelines to his bed. The next time you see him, he's already got his little sleep ascot and hat on, and he's very, like, furtively just, like, writing in his journal.
Aww. I asked Kadal, do you think that he wants to talk?
You look over, Lacan's already snuffed out his candle, and he's pretty asleep.
I guess
Kadal
not.
Kadal goes, I don't know. Let's ask. Lacan.
I'm definitely asleep, he says.
Oh, okay.
Kadal,
Good night.
Kadal goes, he's asleep.
I think we're tired and we go to sleep.
Oh,
Solid acting.
hey guys,
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say, I don't want what happened today in that house to ever happen again. Okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure it doesn't.
yeah.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, yell or... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I don't think we should help any more helpless children.
That's what you get. Yeah, you
Sorry,
all
kids. You
start
ruined
to... You're all ready for bed and falling asleep as you can hear the rounds being made of, making sure everyone's there for check-in. People are just checking curfew. There's a knock at your door. And just another cadet checking the door. Well, they knock. No, wait. Said Troopy 84 checking in.
We literally just went to sleep.
Sorry, just need attendance.
That's fine. We understand.
As does as happens.
As does is happen.
Happens.
The door opens because, he needs to take attendance of everyone. He just points, goes, okay, well, all right.
Our faces are like
Yep.
under the blankets, like.
And goes, and he just like walking around, taking count. He's like, all right, Troop B84. All attended. Very good. And he goes, and as he closes the door, his head's still kind of poking, and he says, restore the balance.
Oh, fuck off!
We all just roll over. Ugh.
Fine.
Kadal goes, preserve the Lord.
Nods and clunk.
And then he rolls over. Lacan, that is beautiful, dude.
He's cranky.
All right, and that's where we'll stop.
That's a really good ending.
That was
Fuck
really
off.
good. Oh my god.
We started the episode all at one health in their basement, and both of you were stabbed to death, ladies. I was fuck those guys.
I understand. Excuse me. Oh, thank you so much for
Honorary
watching.
Harpers. Sorry.
Yeah. We are Harpers now, I guess.
And
We're harpies.
Long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right because we're still in the trial period.
Yeah,
It's like
this-
it's like baby harpers, little harpies.
little hard.
Harper
Diane
Junior.
Harpers. Also, yes, you all get a long rest.
Oh, thank
Great.
God.
Good.
I would like one of those.
That was the deathiest death. Holy
Hey,
crap.
Nate. Can I ask you a question? Above board.
Yes.
Did you make us fight Raynor so that we were tired? And then when we got to the house, we didn't have any spell slots. Is that what? Is that how that worked?
Who knows?
Oh my God.
Well,
Okay, thanks for considering it.
thank you everyone for tuning in. Like I said at the beginning of the show, our goal with this show is to feel like we're massively multiplayer telling this story, and we really do alongside all of you. If you haven't joined the Discord, we highly recommend it. You can use !Discord in the chat to find the link to that. Thank you to all of our fan artists who have made amazing fan art for us to look at, and everyone who discusses our episodes in the Discord. It is so fun and helpful to us. We also had a few people who supported us financially this week, and we want to say thank you to those people. We will be heading to PAX West, and every little bit of support helps. Thank you to Chad Magic and Sawsbucky. I also did see that NateWantsToBattle re-upped his sub.
Let's go.
So really, really helpful there. Appreciate that. Speaking of going to PAX, and thank you Chad Magic and Sawsbucky, because we're going to need every little bit of support possible to move all of us up there and keep us fed and such. You have heard already that we do have the role, Whose Role Is It Anyway panel, which is improv based on roleplay, which will be Bo, Christina, myself, Kate Welch, and Sam. Yes. Just as it was before. I am so tired. And also, we're going to be able to do a live episode at PAX. We've been working really hard to make that happen, and it is officially happening. That's going to be on Sunday at 7:30. 7:30. At 7:30.
In the front
It is
room.
officially on the PAX schedule, so it's real. It's happening. It is currently just called StonesThrow because the whole title didn't make it in. But it should be StonesThrow Cities Beneath Live, featuring special guest Chris Perkins.
Crazy.
Oh, we're not scared or nothing.
No,
Ah.
I'm not.
I'm terrified.
Red Flare asked a great question. Will that be the season finale? No, in fact, it will not. We wanted that to be a standalone episode. So if everything goes as planned, which we reserve the right to change, we will be concluding season 2 before that, and this will be a standalone episode in between season 2 and season 3. So because we've decided to make that happen, our season finale of 2 will probably be played as normal online, but with a little, extra pizzazz. And then we will see you for that live performance at PAX, which I'm not sure whether it will be streamed or not, but we definitely will record it for you and bring it back.
We will try.
Well, in some method or another, it will be recorded. How well it will be recorded is yet to be determined, but some way or another. Yeah, I think that's all those PAX announcements. I will also be playing in Acquisitions Incorporated, which is the big live stage D&D game at PAX. That's on Saturday night, and it will be earlier than normal. I think it starts at 7 this time.
What?
And that will be live streamed as well.
Nice.
And I will also be playing in the Jackbox Party Pack panel, which is just us trying to be funny and trying to win a game. We, Nate, Bo, and I all just got back from the Pokemon World Championship, which is why I am struggling to speak, because I have been speaking professionally all week. It was one of the absolute best events of my entire life. It was really hard for me to keep the secret, but as you know, Nate and I sung on the soundtrack, and we performed in the opening ceremonies of the Pokemon World Championship with that song on stage with dancing and singing. and that was kind of my dream come true. So if you want to check that out, you can find the Pokemon opening ceremonies on YouTube. You can also find closing
On
ceremonies.
the official Pokemon YouTube channel.
Yeah. And you can also find my closing ceremony speech where I cried. That's also on YouTube. But thank you to everyone who has been supporting us and helping Bo and I come up with really fun, silly, memey things to do on the internet. And we hope you enjoyed them. And I'm very excited for PAX. Anybody have any other things to shout out that's coming up this week? Christina? You were nodding, so I assumed that meant yes.
I was just like, that was such a good performance, and I too cried during your speech. That's honestly, that was the best event of that was my dream come true too.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, no, I was like, that's why I was nodding. I really have nothing going on. I'm pretty okay with that.
Anybody
I'm gonna
else?
do a long rest myself.
Rachel.
Tuesday I leave for Copenhagen. Geo gets their World Cup. Guess where I'm gonna be? Copenhagen. Guess where everything else is? I don't know. That's the player's job. Then I'm gonna try and get back in time for D&D. It's gonna be fun. I'll be definitely well slept. Take it away, Bo.
Sorry, Gold Pop Tart in chat said tip jar didn't seem to work today. Is there another way I can support the show? I'm sorry the tip jar didn't work. I will try to fix that. Another way to support the show is to subscribe on Twitch or become a member on YouTube, or if you would rather not have that recurring cost, you could also gift a sub to someone. Sorry, Bo, continue.
No, you're fine. If you hate Anna and you like Final Fantasy and me more, I'm going to be hosting a Final Fantasy panel the same time as AC Inc., which has just been discovered about 5 minutes ago. So,
Sorry about that.
No, I'm sorry about that. Actually, PAX should be sorry about that because they
PAX
also
should
didn't
be
put me on the
sorry.
schedule. But it should be there now. But yeah, if you guys like that, we can go after that. We can go up and watch AC Inc. together.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
did
go to
last time.
Bo's panel.
Nah, it's not as fun as Anna's.
Depends on whether you like Final Fantasy music.
Yeah. And if you hate D&D instead, which I can't
I don't know why
imagine
you're
you would
watching
be
this,
here.
but
That's
all right.
all I got.
And
also-
I just want to second, Just Beyond from the soundtrack. Go watch the live performance. We're really happy with how it went, and community's just been overall great. Another performer on that song is nerdcore rapper extraordinaire Cam Steady, who's absolutely amazing. And if you enjoyed watching me perform, watching Cam perform, whether it was in opening or closing ceremonies, you can get more of that on tour, as I'm going on tour with him in October, which is very, very soon. It's like less than 2 months away that we go out there. So if you are in any of the cities we're playing, which is on the West Coast, let me see if I got the cities. It's LA, San Francisco, Salt Lake City, Denver, Seattle, Portland, and Phoenix. If you are close enough to any of those cities and want to come watch us, we got tickets available, and it's gonna be fun.
all right, with that, I shall sleep for 1,000 years. Bless you all. Be well. We will have a show next week. Just confirming that I remember that correctly. Yes. We will have a show next week. We hope we will see you there. In the meantime, be safe, be well. We love you. Goodbye.
As does is happens.
As
does is
is
happen.
happens.